Yes, if I go live, I'll go live for a small amount of time. Just gonna check if everything's working, if it's on the right channel. Let's keep the pressure up. Pred. Yeah, man. Do you ever sleep? Damn. China. This is like a test of the night owls. Yeah, this is a vampire zone. I don't ever sleep. Um. Yeah, we got our MV caps here. But yeah. I mean, I think that it was said by some that no one's turning a blind eye. I think it's fair to say that there there are people that are turning a blind eye. I mean, it's kind of disingenuous to say that isn't happening. Um, oh, it's 420. Oh, yeah. I'm actually in the middle of a move. So I think I'm moving to another area. I'll be able to. But yeah. You aren't tired anymore? Yeah. Sometimes my tiredness comes in waves. I just yeah, it's like waves, pretty much. But yeah, trying to think. So yeah, the fact is the case still is open. I think it was asked about whether the correspondence was true or not. Um, like proving, you know, the legitimacy of the document, or not the legitimacy of the document, but that it's recent correspondence. That's something I kind of will show. I'll show a redacted version of it. That was provided by someone. It talked a little more after you left. Yeah, and also I didn't want to answer like a legal question because again, I kind of wanted to emphasize not speaking beyond my means. So like I don't want to guess at something. So let's say there's like a very I feel like I mean I was asked like very narrow definitions. Like let's say like the definition of an investigation in Texas. Then I would have to know all about specifically how they define an investigation in Texas or an incident report. So I don't want to. I kind of want to take the focus off of that and on to what is in front of us, what has been presented to us, and what is a reasonable takeaway of that in defending that. That's pretty much my point. I'm not trying to, you know, like my goal is to not prove I'm like a legal scholar or anything. That was not the goal. That's not that was not the plan. That was not the objective. Uh, you know, pretty much the goal is kind of always to do what I think the right thing to do is. Um, and I can't believe they are all dancing around the fact that Ed is a suspect. Pretty simple. Yeah, and I mean, I don't know if I'm going crazy, but Locksmith did say that um that he was not a suspect, and it says he's a suspect. And the incident report, if we're going to call it that, pertains to a case that it says in the synopsis that it's open, which is all provable. I feel like most dissenting voices have been banned from his channel at this point. It's all going to be a cult circle jerk from this point forward. And it's just kind of, I don't know, I mean, I have to call out the hypocrisy that the standard being applied on one side is not being applied to the other. And, you know, it's kind of like, oh, put it this way, like, let's say there are, certain catchers, like, we want to, kind of call out for something for whatever reason, then I want to do it I want to do it in a principled way. So, like, let's say, there was like a legitimate issue with, let's say, Rami or Tommy or whatever. I would want it to land, because, and by land I mean, make it so that I'm I'm applying an objective uh standard here, and not saying I'm gonna look the other way when it's over here and then not look the other way when it's over there. I feel like most just anyway, yeah. Ryan, did you hear Ray say bring a pedo on a catch, have him become a catcher? It's like saying have an alcoholic be a bartender. Actually, so I did ask him to elaborate. He didn't. He actually clarified that he wasn't saying to have a predator be a catcher, but he was saying bring it on a catch. I mean, and I'm kind of like, I guess, I don't know. I mean, I guess, but one, I don't think a predator can be rehabilitated. And two, um, you obviously wouldn't want to make them a catcher, but also, like, I don't think he was. I don't know. I don't really see the reason for it though. Like, is it saying that, like, I'm a predator? Like, I don't know. I could say, let's say it is like an alcoholic talking to another alcoholic about not being an alcoholic. Well, being an alcoholic is recoverable. Like, those things are recoverable. But if we can agree that being a pedophile is not recoverable, then I don't see. I don't see. I don't understand the merit of a predator giving another predator a pep talk to not be a predator. If that's so, I just don't. Yeah, I don't get it. I mean, you know, did it even show any of the 6 catches he speaks of? Not that I recall. I haven't really been checking for it. Yeah, and also because I wasn't, I was trying to be careful with answering questions and not saying something, and not speaking of something that I, didn't know, because I thought the questions were very narrow about the difference between, how they do investigations in Texas and an incident report in Texas. So I did decline to answer. But then Locksmith says this whole thing that, well, if yeah, you should do your homework and all that. But, like, he's literally saying that he's not a suspect, but it says he's a suspect. So, and he's like willfully turning a blind eye, willfully. And then, say something like, I think kind of Locksmith is probably the person I have an issue with the most on this, because he's willfully turning a blind eye, and they're literally inventing arguments and deflections to look away from it. Like, and yeah, I don't agree with that. I think that's just doing what you can to fit in with the crowd rather than actually stand on principle. You just ban people accusing him. So it'll probably go for like a half hour, an hour, not too long. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's kind of like if like I would argue like let's say we do make an argument against like another catcher, right? Where they're gonna have like their supporters and we're gonna have our supporters, right? But then if we do make a point against kind of the other side, if you will, um, it's kind of like if we don't apply an objective standard, then they can easily say, "Well, you're not applying an objective standard, so then thus your accusation doesn't have merit." And then so it's kind of like, anything like when it doesn't matter, it won't matter when it should matter. So it's kind of like I think that it's kind of like I see all these, you know, like kind of anti Tommy people, and I'm kind of like, I'm not anti Tommy, I'm anti lying, I'm anti, misrepresenting of things, and when the time comes, I'm going to go after that principle, and not and it's like not make up arguments that turn the blind eye over here and then look the other way over there, you know. Imagine finding this community for the first time right now. Yeah, Survivor. Yeah, some reason I can't imagine like what would happen if I just was watching Predator Catching because I remember I just watched it in COVID. What was going on? And then I just woke up and I found this community after all of it, after all of this going on. Like I wouldn't be able to explain it. It's like aliens. Um, so this I saw this thing where it was it was like I think it was like a comedian who was talking about like explaining to aliens like what sleep is, where food like eating food would be an easy thing to explain, but sleep it's like despite having the amount of energy you need, you're just gonna shut it down for 8 hours and then um you know being and have dreams like it doesn't make any sense, you know. So yeah, it's kind of like there's context and then it's like for this situation it's kind of like there's context and then there's context for the context for the context for the context for the context, you know. That's the same thing, I think. And finding its channel, hearing there's a suspect, people are taking up people are taking up for. All beings seem to have sleep time. Not for me. Well, I mean, I just hang from a branch upside down, so it's kind of different for me. Um, Yeah, it's kind of like I don't know. It's kind of like all I really ask is like people just get real about this, you know, um, where it's like I could have easily seen like where let's say when they saw that information that we were shocked, but then let's say it gave like a really good explanation because I've heard all the explanations. I've heard maybe he was decoying, or maybe he was someone set someone up on a tip line, or maybe it was this or that or that or this, or maybe it was his brother, and then but like if there was like some kind of like good explanation, or I can't say it because of the case, but then I also don't believe that he just found out that he was a suspect when the video came out. That's really hard to believe. Now again, within the realm of speculation, but it's kind of like that level of speculation is kind of more like I would imagine a lawyer would tell his client to, you know, not talk to the cops or not give information without talking to the lawyer. I would assume that would happen, but I guess technically I don't have proof that that happened. It's like that kind of speculation. It's like where, if it's not true, it's very, very shocking. Like that's how it works. True, that's how it works. Speculation. Like I'm speculating because of that. That's how it always works. So for him to just claim that he doesn't know, apparently, I think his story is that he knew the raid was involving child porn, but then found out in the same YouTube video we saw that he was in fact also a suspect in that incident report. And that is very hard to believe. I don't know. They wouldn't raid his house without any surveillance or enough evidence to do so. And from what I know, like why would they so they would make this warrant, make him a suspect, and then break down his house knowing that he's at the house. So I think what's true is he was living there, whether he wants to say that or not, because it doesn't make sense that he was living somewhere else and he just happened to be at the right place at the right time while he was also listed as a suspect to have his devices seized. That's just not how it works. Um, Hold on. I'm actually gonna get the link. Um, Post. They wouldn't raid his house without any surveillance or enough evidence to do so. Yeah, you need probable cause. So it's like, so it's like in that case, then it would be like, I mean, I would have mentioned it, to some capacity, like my brother's being looked at for child porn, but then he's also listed as a suspect. I mean, I guess the warrant could say all devices in the house rather than specifically Ed. I don't trust the link. Yeah, I don't trust the link. Hold on. Don't trust it. Nope. Someone's trying to porn bomb. These people are delusional. They will look you in the eyes and tell you the sky is orange and believe their own bullshit. Yeah, literally. Like they'll say the incident report doesn't say what the incident report says. The old crusty men in this community are disgusting. I knew from the beginning there was definitely some creeps in this community, and now look, we have a CP investigation. Yeah, it's gaslighting. It's kind of like saying, oh, you shouldn't be concerned about what you should reasonably be concerned about. Um, it's like trying to make people question their sanity when I know they're full of shit. So, you know. I wonder what the definition of gaslighting, because I have an idea of what it is, but I want to get a definition. So what's the definition of gaslighting? Let's find that out. Gaslighting is a form of psychological manipulation in which the abuser attempts to sow self-doubt and confusion in their victim's mind. And I'm kind of like, I'm not confused. I know very well that what I know. Yeah, I don't trust you, Carl, or any of that. Like, you have to identify yourself. I can't really play games with stuff like that. If it says I'm getting the same thing where someone's trying to porn bomb the stream. And it's like you can come up, people can come up, people can speak against me, but I just don't want like why do that? So yeah. Um I think some people are doing that. And it's kinda like if there are people already doing that, that's why I'm not doing some of the foying, or any of that. Unless something presents itself. And I've actually never done a FOIA or anything, so that's not my expertise. Can I wrap the phone number? That's 774-285-1761. That's 774-285-1761. Call it MVCAP Radio. But not right now because I'm live. But seriously, not now because I'm live. But do you know how many catches never got charged or convicted? How many catchers never get charged or convicted? Yeah, but here's also a thing: is a lot of times in these investigations they keep your devices forever because they just take that much time, but it could involve CP. So, like saying that's not true or can't be true is as ridiculous as saying that it found out that he was a suspect in a YouTube video, but without even though he had a lawyer for years.
Hey.
Is this the actual Chuckles?
The real Chuckles.
This isn't a fake
porn.
Chuckles?
No porn.
Okay.
It was just like crazy to me because like people like they use like my dad as like a way to like try to hurt my feelings or something. I don't fucking know, but like dude, my dad never sent graphic photo. I'm not saying what he did was okay or correct or anything. I'm not defending him. I don't talk to him, but like he never got convicted or charged or anything. He never sent graphic photos. And this was like early in Ghost's career. Like I understand like he gathers more evidence and stuff now. But like I felt like I had to say something about it before I like when I entered this community because I knew that the people in this community would dig it up later and use it against me. And then people were like coming after me, like, how could you just you're doing this for attention, blah blah blah. And I was like, no, I was just trying to be like honest and transparent. And and then we see what happens when you're not honest and transparent. And I'm like, dude, are there anybody like is there any
Oh, I think you cut off. Yeah, but it's kind of like the more you don't be honest and transparent, the more guilty you look, and then
I think so.
yeah, and it's kind of like when they do it, it's like the way it's been handled, even if it's all innocent and all good, it's awful. Like, because people reasonably questioning basic things, saying that in any way that's wrong in any kind of way. Um, yeah, I mean, I guess the word gatekeeper, but it's a reasonable word in this case.
Sorry, what time is it? This fucking dude keeps calling me.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I,
it's like really late. Like it's the my we're trying to rent out the apartment upstairs, but like I just feel like it's ridiculously late for him to like call and inquire about it.
yeah,
It's
it's
one.
4:12 here.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Like,
Yeah,
bruh.
this is the thing that kind of gets me is in 3 years Ed didn't say a peep about CP. He wanted to keep it hush. That's my issue. Is I was very close to Ed, and beyond that, kind of just never hearing about it. I mean, I wouldn't care about the meth, but it's kind of like even if everything is all squeaky, there isn't like a good single explanation that makes sense even. But it's not like he's caught up in something wrong. I think it's there's nothing but sketchiness. Like he didn't say anything about it. Um, this and that.
But I'm saying it's a lose lose. Like it's like even like, and I'm not saying he's guilty or innocent or anything. Like I don't think that it's appropriate to like even just ridicule it. I just don't. Hold on. Is it? Am I? Can you hear me still?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, because somebody keeps fucking calling me. This is like the fourth time they've called me.
I'm
And
having that problem too.
what?
I'm actually having that problem too.
But it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, bruh. Um, but like, so I entered this community, said it transparent, 100%. Like, this is what it is. That's how I got affiliated with these people. Like this whole thing, and just to kind of like bring awareness, like, because to fucking pick your relatives. You don't get to pick your neighbors. You don't get to pick your coworkers. Like this could happen to like anyone that you fucking know. Like it could happen to not you or me because we're not like predators. I don't think, but like I don't think you are. But like it could affect other people that you're related to, and it shouldn't really have to do with you. But this is like a direct thing where it's on his report, like it's his name.
Yeah, it's kind of like yeah, and I mean it's just like it's kind of like I'm defending the merit of rightful concern.
No, and I agree, and I think you're anyone's allowed to be rightfully concerned, and I think it's a concern when you're saying somebody doesn't deserve the right to be concerned.
Yeah, the Brid's in chat. Oh, they're saying Meow's calling you. Yeah, thing is, I just doxed my number, so I don't know if you did, but that's kind of what's been going on with me.
So I've had 6 calls from different numbers.
Did you dox yourself, or
Not that I'm aware of. I kind of want to answer it.
Yeah, someone tried to only pranks me, but that's kind of, I mean, that's kind of karma because I do that. But
I don't know who published my number. Probably Meow.
yeah, don't dialing again.
It's like it's from different numbers every time.
Yeah, is it like your area code and another number?
Yeah, and the caller ID says like
Yeah, like a real person. Is that what it is?
Oscar, Raymond, something, La Mesa, potential spam. But this is like a lot of calls.
Wait, I think we have the same problem. Mine's Arbella Stefan, Patricia Santos, Felipe Luis, Jair Cardoso.
Yeah, weird.
I don't know what's going on. Aliens are taking over.
Yeah, people don't call me though. So it's super weird.
Yeah, we got weird ass names.
It's not trolls. See, and I feel like there's a huge like thing where people keep calling people trolls who like just like have the ability to think, and it's like giving people the wrong idea. Like I don't even now I just assume that if you're called a troll, it means that you have critical thinking skills.
Yeah, me, it's just gaslighting. Oh, alright, yeah. I just got another call. I shouldn't,
Yeah.
that's the thing, I was afraid of mentioning I was also getting calls, because, like, now that I'm giving them what they want, which is acknowledgement. But yeah, I don't know. I think they're watching the stream. The
Yeah.
colors.
But like what are they trying to accomplish?
I mean, all they're really accomplishing, I don't even know if they're really affecting my audio, but I guess just that little, very minor, something. I don't know. I guess I'm not really
Put
sure.
it on do not disturb.
Yeah, mine's on disturb, so it won't really go through.
Yeah. I don't think
Yeah.
that's trolling. I feel like trolls like to me, I don't know I'm gonna look it up. What's the definition of a troll? Because like I always thought highly of trolls. Like I considered myself one. I thought it just meant somebody who's like not a conformist.
Did you get one from a 619 number?
Yeah, that's my area code.
Wait, you're getting one from a 619 number?
Yeah, but my number is a 619 number.
I just wait. Are you?
I'm not calling you. I don't have
No,
your phone.
not you, but like that's weird that the same person is calling me is calling you. I didn't expect that. I don't know. That's strange.
Yeah, I think that Ed would have known if like he had a pending charge. That's probably the reason why he didn't say anything about it is because it's still under investigation. But yeah, my area code is 619 for my number. So I thought that's why they were calling me from 619.
So one thing I could think of is someone knows your number, knows you're on stream. I just told them my number, and then the same person is calling you is calling me.
It's probably Meow, dude.
What the fuck?
Because that's like the only person who has my number.
What was meow in your area code?
No.
Oh, so it
But
was like a fake number?
I mean, yeah, I don't know how they would get so many of them. I know Google Voice will give you one, but there's probably apps for it. Urban Dictionary, troll. Says one who posts a deliberately provocative message to a news group or message board with the intention of causing maximum disruption and argument. Well, that's kind of what I do, I guess.
So,
I want to cause disruption in the thought, the train of thought that doesn't make sense to me.
Well,
It's
talking
not
about
really
we
like,
want to cause disruption as if it's deserved.
yeah, exactly. I want to disrupt some weird path of thought to like reality and truth.
Like it's the Eds panel that deserved disruption.
Dude, I get timed out every time. Like,
Okay, I'll say the number. I'll say the number.
okay. You there?
26510. What?
Wait, say it one more time.
Um. Okay. 619772.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's not your number. Oh wait, I just want like maybe someone could like take your number and call me with it.
Six. No, that's not my number.
Okay. Then it goes on to 6510.
6, 5, 6. Oh, that is my number.
Oh shit! I went Doc's number.
I don't care. But that's not who is calling me. I have a 772-6751, 6925, 6104, 6794, 63. They're all different.
The fuck? Yeah, I don't. Okay.
That's for
Yeah, I
sure
don't know what's
meow
going
though.
on.
That's for sure. Like he's such a like I don't know why he's obsessed with me or like what the fuck like I did to him besides block him because I just was tired of being harassed all the time.
Hey, that's meow. So that's why I asked the number.
It has to be. Like who the fuck else would it be?
Do you hear Doc's? Okay, now because that has to be meow, and that's meow. Okay.
I just don't understand like what like his intention like why won't he just leave me the fuck alone? Like was it not enough that he published my nudes that I sent to him in private like on the internet? Like and I still didn't go to the cops about like I still didn't do a police report like I should have, but I just like really wanted it to end. Like I just wanted him to stop harassing me and he still like will not fucking leave me alone.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't actually know too much about that situation. But is it like a revenge porn situation or?
No, it for sure is against the law, but like it's not my like I don't want people to like be like you're a victim and blah blah blah. Like I don't need to be victim shamed over it. Like I don't want to cause a lawsuit about it. Like I just want it to stop. And like I don't know why the fuck he won't like if somebody blocks you, that's a good indication that they don't want to keep talking to you. And I should be allowed to like talk to whoever the fuck I want to talk to. Like he would go in my stream and just be like, "What up, bitch?" Like he would just talk so derogatory to me all the
Okay,
fucking time.
I
And I
just
just had
kind of
to
had a. I
go ahead.
think I just had an epiphany. The person that tried to pour and bomb me was probably that.
Yeah, no, 100%. Because
So that person's definitely here right now.
in the they're porn bombing.
Yeah, I mean that's what I would gather.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This happened yesterday on Lock's stream too. Like but Sabby who had full control over the stream like just let it fucking play. She just let it play and she was like, well, Locke's driving right now so we can't remove it. And but she had the ability to mute me and she was the one who ended the stream at the end of the live stream. She was like, all right everyone, I'm going to end the stream now. It's like, dude, I asked you several times to just stop the stream and restart it so that I don't have to keep like going through this. But for some reason like I deserve it because I'm a bitch. Like what the fuck?
So I'll just kind of say what I heard about the situation because I don't know
It
any
wasn't me. I would
situation.
never porn bomb my own porn. Like,
No, not you.
yeah,
But so what they're kind of saying is, I guess you have that on some.
I don't have it on
It's
OnlyFans. I don't have an OnlyFans. I never have.
okay. Yeah. So
And
and their argument is just like, oh well, they're just taking paid content as free, so it's not the same, and yada yada. So that's not.
No, because Meow solicited them from me in my DMs. I don't have them on a like a public domain anywhere. Like they're private fucking pictures that I sent to him in private because he sent me money. Like, but regardless, like if somebody says you like what makes you and I've told him like multiple times to just like fuck off and like remove it. Like, but he keeps doing it. Like like it's like as if why do I have to keep reliving this when he knows like damn well that like I don't want that shit out there?
Yeah, I mean, I think having that out there would get a channel taken down.
Well, it's on Locke's stream from last night too. And like I asked them to remove it and they said no. Like Sabby just sat there and just like let it play twice. Just to like
Yeah.
be an abusive bitch about it. Like it's like, bro, like if you know someone doesn't want you to do something, why do you keep doing it?
So I mean, Meow was porn bombing Locksmith stream, or right?
I don't sell my nudes, okay? For the record, like this was something, it's a one-off thing that he came to me about. Like he asked me for them, and I just gave him a price, and like it was a transaction. Like I don't, this isn't like a hustle that I do for people. Like this is just like it was like a, it's only happened a handful of times, if that.
Oh,
I don't know why people are just like making up their own fucking bullshit stories so that they can feel justified about doing this. And they keep doing it. Like they won't, like it's repetitive abuse. It's not like, oh, we know that this is wrong now, let's stop.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know too much about that situation, but um, yeah, I don't know. Meow's a strange guy,
I
from
don't
what
have
I gather.
OnlyFans though. And I think that like with all of the investigation that goes on in this community, like they would have found it if I did.
Yeah, is OnlyFans just me and paid video content in general,
I think so.
or yeah, some people were saying that it's put catches on that, predator catches.
Honestly, I've never used that website.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that website, but
I know that a lot of people I think it's like for porn, but like I again, like I don't so that whole argument of like she already has it up there,
when
like it's not on, like that's not true.
um I could, but from what I know, that all the documents that have been released are all the documents that are to be released based on not hurting the case, per their guidelines.
Why is the case taking so long?
Well, cases like that do take a long time, especially when they're because it's not like they only have one case; they have tons and tons and tons of cases. So it's like, especially where I was catching in New York, where everyone can do the right thing, but they have so much. Like one time in where I was living in New York, I saw a robbery happen in front of me. So it's like there's tons and tons and tons of things. So it's kind of like, even if everything works the right way, it's like a clogged artery where it's like there's this complex case that could involve child porn, and then there's this case, and then that case, and then that case, and this case, and you know, especially during COVID. So just all kinds of things. That's why like they sometimes take like devices for up to a couple of years. So to me it's not at all a stretch to say that charges just aren't gonna come because it's been a couple of years. That to me just is not, if a good argument at all.
Yeah, but it's not like if people like children, like it's not like he's gonna stop doing whatever. Like if hypothetically speaking, like I'm not saying that he is or isn't, but like there will be a repeat offense because that's how people are. It's like it's a weird like addiction.
Well, it's a personality disorder where there's no. It's kind of like different from an addiction, where an addiction would be something where it'd be regulating dopamine receptors, things like that. Then you can get treated. But if it's like a personality disorder, it's almost like an orientation. They're designed that way, and if they're designed to kind of act on their compulsions, then it's more so. It's in general like the recidivism rate and reoffending rate is just it's far different from any other crime.
I mean, I would think that like what it's like sexual shit like does do something to your dopamine, does it not?
I mean, like I'll put it this way: let's say someone is a sex addict, and yeah, that you could be addicted to that, but kind of that's a different kind of concept than what would cause pedophilia. Like what would cause pedophilia would be more of their wiring and orientation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I think a lot of it is like if the consequence was severe enough, like it would prevent a lot of people from doing it.
possibly. Mainly they just need to be out of society. I mean, like it's but something I do know is there was a predator that got sentenced like it was another catcher that I was with and we saw him plead guilty, and he didn't even see any jail time or anything. He
That's
just
what I'm saying. It's like if the consequence was like if they had like a very severe consequence, I think that they would think twice about it.
yeah, thing is like when you think about it like being the imagine like let's say you're the predator, right? Then you're caught, then it's like you would imagine your life is over. But then you see the result and the outcome, and some don't even get charged or convicted, and then if they do, it's like being sent to traffic school. Like you would then imagine like, oh, my life, how long am I going to prison? Oh, you're not. You just have to
Exactly.
take this course.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying like the root, like the way that it's approached, like I don't think there's like a long-term like sustainable like solution to like just pointing your finger and being like shame on you and then maybe getting an arrest. Like I think that the issue is more of like at the legal like at the state like the way that they handle these kinds of things, and like that's really what the primary focus should be as far as like activism is concerned. Like activists work to change like the whole social body of like the uh, a society. Like it's not one person. Like I don't think that one, and yes you have multiple, but I just feel like if you tackled it at the root of the actual issue, like and it would prevent actual like children, victims. Like I don't know why there aren't people like especially like if you're a pedophile catcher, like you should be like really well informed about like who to vote for, and like you should be like spreading that information like, hey, this is one of the candidates that's running, they're really, this is what they support, and that would probably have like a more beneficial change because like I don't know, there's just like a lot of third party like people who are affected when you the way that it is handled.
So, do you mean like so you mean just in terms of harsher sentencing, or
Yeah, I mean I don't think a lot of the predator catchers, not all of them, but like a lot of them, like there's just a lot of things that could happen that could jeopardize the case, and if the case is jeopardized, then there's not going to be any consequence.
Yo, we have Koopa High in chat. Koopa High. Be Koopa High. Yeah. So Koopa High makes great music for um in general, but he kind of gives them away for predator catchers. Um, you know, um, but yeah, as far as like that goes, you kind of need to approach it from both ends, you know, um, where as far as it being prosecuted more is, it's like you actually need to. That's why I'm so against gaslighting in general, where you need to prevent the gaslighting. Where as far as you know, if you've ever done an interview with a predator, then what they'll try to do is try to undermine what they're doing, um, and they'll actually try to undermine the situation when it really happens, like to the victim. They'll try to. It's basically like resetting the rules of what's normal, and that kind of has to do with the reporting issue. So it's an issue that's underreported. Um, yeah, kind of half asleep, but still going. I have a very good prediction that if Log joins the stream, he'll be driving. I just can't imagine Log's just on an endless drive. Elsa's caught several chomos who claim they like the 6 to 12-year-old group. Yeah, that's really crazy. Just woke up. So you're not driving? Log drives 20 miles every morning. Elsa's got several chomos. Oh, I've already read that. I don't know. Maybe someone called and I messed things up. Not sure. Is it Basua? Is it I think it's pronounced Basuda. Basuda. Or Basuda. There's a D somewhere. There's a silent D. Right? Hey, something I think is true is so I did mention that Rami caught someone who I knew. His name was Sean. Um I think he actually started the see that trash can over there? I value that trash can more than your entire life. I think he started it with that person. Basu Basura? Basura? There had to be. It was like the Mandela effect. There has to be a D. I had to hear a D. There's no way there's no D. Um, there's no D. And yeah, remember when I got your account confused with another account? It was like Dead Pred Society, and then there's Dead Pred. I don't know. I just remember that. Yeah, we're representative of nonviolent citizens here. So we strive for truth. We're against predators, and yeah, Dead Pred, Dead Pred Society was a fake. Yeah, I remember I couldn't tell what the fake was. I think I might end it soon. But yeah, coming at 57 minutes. Yeah, my biggest fear is if I went to sleep and I was still alive. Yeah, I heard some people I saw this thing where Snoop Dogg he was alive for 15 hours or something before realizing he was still alive. So it's like imagine just going about your day and being alive the entire time. I don't know. That's a weird thing to think about. It's like that day was being surveilled by the internet. Or maybe it wasn't an accident. Maybe it's not around anymore. Only one can survive. Oh, you mean Rami? What's up with the major crime and black and white violence in our country right now? What's up with the major black on white violence in our crime right now, in our country right now? Uh, I didn't know it was on the rise or anything. I don't know. Don't relax, Koopa. I never heard someone say don't relax. That means the opposite of relax. Oh no. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna end this off. That note, beware closing statement is to be aware of your surroundings. Now, I think we gotta. My OCD is telling me we gotta hit the hour. We're at 59 minutes. We have to hit the hour. Yeah, we have to hit the hour. We're at 59 minutes and 18 seconds. My OCD will not let me just end it like that. Closing argument is yeah. Yeah, but then we just hit 30 views, so I'm not sure we should end anymore. I don't know. I'm not sure if the universe is telling me to keep going live. I'm not sure what the universe is telling me to do right now. The universe. last week. Okay, now I know for a fact that we should stay live. We time people out. Yeah, we just set the hour. Well, so I'm gonna undo ending the stream. Gonna manage to stay on. So we're gonna have a trial? Swag's saying he's not timing her out, and she's saying that she's been timed out. Inserting court music. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. How it goes. I think it's to Judy. Yeah, so I'm on my phone. So I can't really do that. What does that mean? I actually leave so you're not waiting? I wanna. I think I don't know. I don't know why this isn't. I don't know why this isn't scrambled order, but I think what he's saying is I want to hear Wog's take on the EdCP topic. Why is that in scrambled order though? I think that it's too late. It's messing people up. Some people are off the game. I want to hear Wog's take. Yes, well, yeah. So this is like another thing I was talking to Koopa about. Or just talking to me about. That there's an organization. Oh, my phone fell. There's an organization that is against the sex offender registry, and I think their defense is that there are women on the registry, and that woman on the registry is bad for some reason, and then thus we should then remove the sex offender registry. So, I mean, I don't understand the logic of that, but that's what they're trying to do. I'll come up in just a few, just getting situated. You sounded Chinese. What? I wanted to hear. I wanted to hear Wog a take on the Ed's CP topic. I don't know. Did you show the document on this stream or another? Not this stream. The previous streams. It was because I had to use a desktop sharing. But yeah. I don't speak on it. I don't know any of the facts or details, and until there's a trial or plea, I won't say anything. Okay. Or was it The document I've already seen. Oh yeah, I need to send you. Never mind. So the document, yeah, the document in question has been shown on the stream. They're the wives, girlfriends, and family members of people on the registry and claim the registry does more harm than good. Even the thing is, something like that, it wouldn't even matter the statistics or anything because it's kind of like criminal records are publicly available information, and wouldn't it make sense to have crimes that are inherently unrehabilitatable be more readily available to the public? I think that's a good argument for the sex offender registry, and it doesn't matter. Even if it was a question of effectiveness. It would be more of a question of information that should be readily available to people, the public. So out of every country that has a sex registry, the US is the only one that makes it available to the public. Yeah, I mean, I think the argument for it is just all we need. All right, we have log up. I don't know how much longer I could have stayed up for. Kind of getting worn down.
What's up?
Can I drive through a wormhole or something to, yeah.
Is it crashed through a wormhole?
Wait, what?
What'd you say? You crashed through a wormhole?
No. Saying, wait, are you gonna do a driving stream?
Yeah, I'm going to. I just got up and getting ready to go to work.
Yeah. I go work from 4 to 9.
I might be starting a new job in, I don't know if it's June or July.
Yeah. I'm just trying to work at my job I'm mad and then just get into coding.
If I get the new job that I'm trying to get, I'll be night shift, so I'll be from 2 to 10.
2 a.m.?
No, 2 in the afternoon to 10 at night.
Is that like a shift you want, or?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that shift. I fucking hate getting up this early.
Yeah, because you could kind of handle your business from up to 2 p.m. or 1 p.m. whenever you have to leave for work.
Yeah, exactly. Can sleep in a little bit later.
Yeah. It's only available to law enforcement, the sex offender registry, in other countries.
What, the RSO list?
Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Would I work at a yes. Think so. A cemetery graveyard shift for $25 an hour?
I mean, depending on the pay,
Health benefits?
graveyard shift makes more money out here anyway. So, yeah, I would definitely work graveyard shift.
Yeah.
Depending on the job, and yeah, like depending on the job, like union wise or whatever, could make $10 to $20 more just working graveyard shift.
Yeah, I'm naturally nocturnal, so that would be beneficial. Because I'm not really. I don't feel like I'm going out of my way for a night shift. I worked night shifts before. Like I have to go out of my way to work a day shift, but at night is usually when I would go to sleep. Then you can go to sleep right after, and then wake up, you know, at like 10 or 12 or something, and then carry on your day. Would you be worried about the ghosts that haunt you?
What's that?
Okay, I think the question invokes ghosts. Would you worry about the ghosts that haunt you at the cemetery if you had to be a security guard? Oh, did we lose you?
Well, hold on a second.
Got it. Affirmative. Ghosts don't exist. Ghosts
I'll
exist.
fight a ghost.
Yeah. The right price, if I'm at 25 and 30, be like, gotta pay my rent. Unless the ghost is helping me with my rent, they're not gonna get in the way. Would you live with a ghost if they help pay rent? I'll take that silence as a no.
What was the question?
If a ghost, would you sublet to a ghost?
Would I what?
So like, would you, whatever you rent out, have them, the ghost would live with you, but they would pay half of your rent.
I don't know how they would, but I would try.
Yeah, they would just be money moved around, and then put into an envelope. Because I have a ghost that's willing to do that. They're just wondering. Yeah.
So what's going on?
The ghost will pay you in booze. Oh.
Ghosts are mad real.
Yeah, they're real.
I think I've seen like 2.
When they aren't real, when you say they aren't real, they'll prove they're they're real more. Yeah, but I think it was like it was a double entendre where it was like in booze, but booze at the same time together. So it's like boo because a ghost says boo and booze. Yeah, I'm too tired to function. Those are not real, but spirits are. So what's the difference? What's the difference between a ghost and a spirit?
That I don't know. Well, I mean,
I would imagine they're analogous to each other.
so what's the, what did I wake up to? What were you guys talking about?
Well, topic of the night was, the unspoken topic, but the unspeakable talk, the unspeakable topic. But yeah, I actually don't know. I don't know what we're doing here. I don't know what we're doing with our lives at this hour. Yeah, I'm gonna be catching again in Marlboro. You ever been to Marlboro, or
Yeah.
did we catch there? Yeah.
I don't know. Can't remember if we did a catch there or not. We might have together. But I've been there a few times. Like not for catching, but for like other reasons.
Yeah, I'm gonna be catching there and living there. I want to. It's actually my hometown, so
Haverhill's pretty good too.
Wait, where?
Haverhill?
Haverhill?
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
That's where me and Blaze were on Saturday. It's kind of up near that, near Marlboro to an extent. It's spelled Haverhill. People pronounce it Haverhill, but it's Haverhill.
Oh, Haverhill. Sounds familiar, but I never heard of it. It's like saying Santa Claus don't exist, but his elves do.
You never seen Elf on the Shelf? Those are real.
Wait, what do you mean Santa's not real? Who breaks in your chimney every year? Then
I won't ruin it for you, Ryan.
Okay. Walk hates ghosts and ghosts. Is there a particular ghost?
Yeah, fuck those.
Wogs against ghosts. H3 men booze? Oh, shit. I didn't know I was unintentionally stirring up stuff. I didn't know it was a CC unit.
No, originally I wasn't talking about him, but I am now.
Yeah.
He claims I talk shit about him, so I'm actually going to talk shit about him.
He says you talk shit about him?
I haven't. He made false claims about it. But seeing as he made those false claims and whatnot, I'll say it. Fuck him. Fuck him right in his mouth.
He caught Chucky.
Yeah, he broke the internet. I couldn't use the internet for like 3 days. Oh, fucking bitch.
Yeah.
It's sold out.
He caused quite an outage.
Did TMZ play or put the post back up, or did they still have it taken down?
I don't know. I think they just tweeted about it really quick. Is that what happened?
Oh, I don't know. I thought they were going to put this big story out about it. And if they only put out a tweet about it, that's funny as fuck. Sold his soul to the fucking the TMZ for a fucking tweet. If that's the case.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna expose him though.
I guess, but I haven't seen anything on it.
Yeah.
That's one thing that I thought I saw about it. I can't find it anymore. So
Yeah, I saw a trailer about it. He was like a really small guy. I think he's a dwarf. And he has like a breathing thing on his nose.
yeah, he has like an oxygen thing. I saw all
Yeah.
that, but it's just I haven't seen anything from TMZ on it, and he was posting about it. So I think it's just funny.
It's a trailer.
I guess that's what you want to call it.
Yeah, I was seeing the EDP 445 thing. Like apparently he keeps I heard he reoffended to someone younger, like a 6-year-old or something.
Oh, I don't know about all that. I saw I think it was last summer, he was in the news again for like beating some or attacking some lady at a gas station.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he was attacking some lady at a gas station. He like ripped her out of her SUV and shit.
Damn, for no reason.
Oh, I don't know about all that, but I'm sure there was some kind of reason. Warranted or not, it's fucked up.
Yeah. People are going crazy. EDB was working graveyard shift at CVS. Yeah, he was a security guard for CVS. Yeah, so someone said what he should have done was just go to some distant country and then just change your identity and then move somewhere else. Like Cambodia or something. Yeah, did you know who EDP 445 is?
Me?
Yeah, I never did.
Before he got exposed? No.
Yeah, I didn't.
No, that was after my time. He's way younger than I am, I think.
EDP?
Yeah.
How old is
I
he?
think he's around your age.
Well, we're about the same age, right?
No, I'm fucking 6 years older than you.
Let's see. Well, we'll find out how old EDP is. Got an age reveal. How old is EDP 445? Okay, so EDP is 31.
So yeah, he's
Wow.
I'm 3
I would
years
have thought he
older
was a
than me.
lot older. So EDP is just 3 years older than me. So wasn't it kind of like, what, 2 years ago?
Mm, yeah, it's been about that. Probably coming up on 3.
So when he was caught, he was exactly my age. It's a weird thing to think about. Thought he was like 40 or something.
Nah, he's definitely not that. He's not that old. I thought he was older than I was, like
Yeah, I mean, he looks
originally,
old.
but I knew he wasn't.
Yeah.
I thought he was like originally. I thought he was older, but I didn't think he was that much younger than me. I thought he was actually a little bit younger.
Evie looks older because his hairline starts halfway on his head. Yeah. That bread always come in with smoke. Yeah, so yeah, we'll send him. What would be the best place to send EDP? To another country? No.
I don't know, top volcano, top of Everest or something.
Yeah. Yeah. So I might kind of just end the stream. But yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep. Have a good night.
All right, brother. I'll talk to you later.
Yep.
Bye, Chet. Later, Cooper.